Prudent Media. My name is Sachin Chatte, and on this program we take a look at the latest releases. This week there are two releases. One is a film called Locked and the other is Disney's Snow White. First, let's take a look at Snow White. Disney's reimagining of its 1937 animated classic sparked debate even before its release, mainly due to the casting choices and minor adjustments to the storyline. The casting was labelled as colorblind, indicating that the ethnic backgrounds of the characters were not considered during the selection of actors. However, having seen the film, it can be said that the film stands out as one of Disney's most successful remakes, with Snow White fulfilling its promises, complete with the 7 dwarfs despite their absence from the title. This version of Snow White portrays a significantly more independent lead character than the one depicted by the Brothers Grimm back in 1812 when they wrote the novel. Most of the iconic elements from the original film, such as the Wicked Queen and the Poison Apple, are present. Notably, there is no prince. Instead, there is another character that takes his place, and it is Snow White who initially comes to his rescue. When the magic mirror declares Snow White, played by Rachel Zegler, known for her role in Spielberg's West Side Story, as the fairest of them all, the stepmother and evil queen, played by Gal Gadot, becomes enraged and she is consumed with fury. She decides to eliminate Snow White, assigning the royal huntsman the task of taking her into a forest to kill her. However, at the last moment, he has a change of heart and allows her to flee into the woods. Unsurprisingly, she encounters the 7 dwarfs there who are aware of her background. They know that she is a princess and she is Snow White, and her father, the king, was a noble man until the evil queen seized power. The film features a variety of songs woven into numerous scenes, including both classic and contemporary tracks, allowing nearly every character, even the queen, to showcase their vocal talent. If you're searching for the romantic element typically found in fairy tales, Jonathan, played by Andrew Burnap, he replaces the role of the prince. Now he's portrayed as a rebellious figure who joins forces with fellow outcasts living in the forest to fight against the queen. And yes, his kiss brings her back to life once she eats the poison apple. Given that this is a live-action film, you can expect stunning visuals, particularly in the realm of the 7 dwarfs, which is especially captivating. Zegler, who previously demonstrated her talent as Maria in West Side Story, delivers a remarkable performance here, exuding charm and confidence in her portrayal. Gal Gadot, as expected, enjoys her role as a queen, bringing a playful energy to the character. All said and seen, Snow White is a satisfying outing for those curious about it. I'm going to go with 3 out of 5 stars for Snow White. And now let's take a look at Locked. Following his portrayal of Count Orlok in Nosferatu, Bill Skarsgård takes on the role of a car thief who finds himself menaced by the vehicle's owner in this remake of an Argentinian film called 4x4, which was released in 2019. Directed by David Yarovesky, this high-concept film faces the challenge of maintaining suspense within a single location for majority of its runtime, yet manages to hold the audience's attention for nearly 90 minutes. Eddie, played by Bill Skarsgård, who operates a delivery van, is in need of extra cash and decides to steal an upscale SUV. Once inside the vehicle, he discovers that unlike a well-known hotel, he can't check out or he can't leave it either. He becomes trapped and receives a chilling phone call, a voice that belongs to Anthony Hopkins. "You got in the wrong car, Eddie," the caller ominously states. Identifying himself as William, the SUV's owner, he intends to teach Eddie a lesson, and a rather nasty one. However, Eddie is not exactly a professional carjacker. He is a father to a young girl, and upon realizing the gravity of his predicament, feels remorse for not doing enough for his daughter. William's sinister character unfolds gradually through their phone exchanges. Despite the confined setting within the SUV, the tension is effectively heightened. Now, William possesses complete control over the vehicle and even has the capability to incapacitate its occupant with a taser. Slowly, the dialogue shifts towards societal issues, including inequality, crime, family dynamics, justice, and related themes. Hopkins makes a somewhat late entrance on screen, yet his voice resonates for a significantly longer period. When he does appear, he captivates the audience with his performance. However, at that moment, the screenplay is at a low, yet Hopkins still manages to enhance it. The context surrounding the events does not reveal any surprises, nor does it aim to do so. But perhaps that is the point of the film. Stuff happens, and sometimes you have to pay a huge price for it. Who said life is fair? I'm going to go with 2.5 out of 5 stars for the new film Locked. Well, that's what I thought of the 2 films released this week. Do let us know what you think, and I'll be back with you next week with more movie reviews. Till then, it's goodbye from me.